Washington County has had a curbside recycling program in place since February of 2016.
10-wheeler trucks, they go out, collect the recycling from the individual homes in the Blu-can. It's all mixed together. They bring it in here, dump it off into this bunker. Then we take that material and load it onto the trailer, and then it gets transported down to Vegas. We're getting about 450 tons per month.
While that may seem like a lot, it doesn't put a dent in what's currently going into Washington County's landfill.
So we take anywhere from 700 to 900 tons a day in the landfill. We take 450 tons a month for the recycling, so we're saving about half a day's worth of material through the recycling program. So if we could do a better job of recycling, it'll be more efficient, save us some more life.
Since it began, many Blu-can users still struggle with questions of what to recycle or not to recycle. This recycle pit may look a lot like garbage because some of it is. These wishful recyclers often think they are doing a good deed, but non-recyclable materials cannot be processed at all.
So what I see here is probably not going to ruin a whole load, but some of it can cause problems in the sorting system. Some of the materials we don't want are some of the film plastics. Like this is some bubble wrap, but it's film plastic. Just your regular plastic bags, we don't want them in there. These will get wrapped around the rollers and stuff in the equipment, so that causes problems. Plastic bags like this can usually be taken back to a grocery store. So what's inside of this bag is a nice plastic bottle, which is nice and recyclable, but when it goes across the sorting system, none of these bottles are going to go anywhere. This whole thing is going to end up in the garbage.
Which begs the question, what can be recycled?
We want your mixed papers, so office paper, newsprint, phone books, cardboard, your mixed metals, so your aluminum cans and your steel food and beverage cans, and then your plastics 1s and 2s. We don't want something like these plastic clamshell containers. This one does say it's a 1, but we don't want that. We want more of the water bottles, the detergent jugs, milk jugs, orange juice containers, so anything that's in a bottle.
Schwendeman says no plastic toys, and recyclables must be empty, clean and dry, but don't go to too much trouble.
You know, I look at it, if you take a little jar of peanut butter that's in a plastic jar, is it worth wasting the water to clean out that peanut butter? Probably not. I would just put that in the garbage can. But if it's something that can be easily rinsed and dried and it's clean, then that's what we want.
No greasy pizza boxes and no styrofoam. And for those wishful recyclers, as we enter into the Christmas season, we will be making much more waste. Some of those items won't even be worth recycling.
Probably the most valuable thing is going to be the boxes that you wrap everything in. Those are good. Wrapping paper, it can be questionable depending on, you know, the different layers in that wrapping paper. So some wrapping papers are good, some are not. If you're in doubt, just throw it away.
Glass is also not accepted in curbside recycling Blu-cans, but can be placed in recycled binnies, which are located throughout several parts of the county and at the landfill.
We bring that back. There's a separate bunker here at the landfill. We put the glass in. When we have enough quantity, we load it onto a semi to haul it up to Momentum Recycling in Salt Lake, and then they can sort out the different colors from there and utilize them best that way.
Washington County Solid Waste has been under a new contract with Republic for its recycling since the end of October. They've since built and fenced in a new container site to keep the recycling materials from blowing around. About 10 to 12 truckloads of material are added into the area each day, which amounts to about 2 semi-truckloads. The current cost of this program is around $3 per household per month, but that cost could go up significantly if the program doesn't become more cost-effective.
For at least a year, it'll stay this way. We're currently looking at our contracts, what we're going to do going forward, and whatever we decide with that will then kind of dictate what we do here. If we upgrade this site to make it a little better, make it easier to load the trailers, is all going to be dependent on what we do with our contracts going forward.
So the question may soon be whether to recycle. It may depend on how dedicated recyclers are to sorting the products themselves in advance, or whether they care to even do it at all.
I think the key is putting in the bin what we're asking for. When you get like the plastic bags and other things that can't go in, then we're just transporting stuff from here to there, and the possibility of that, even some of it may not make it to the ocean, but some of it may just end up out in the desert. And
a survey online will allow you to weigh in on your thoughts. In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.